Welcome to the channel DauvO. I thought we'd do things a little bit differently today. This is a raw cut scenario, no music, just a property tour of a property available in Puglia, Italy, in the city of Galatina. It's actually two properties that can be sold individually or together. One for 145,000 and one for 220,000 euro. Buying them together gives you a lot more control over the property. Enjoy the tour.
It's like stepping back in time.
This reminds me of the place that we visited, Davide and I, last year above that big bank. But these courtyards are absolutely, I don't know, useful. I used to think, what's the point? But it's nice having a little private space. You can see how old these, where they used to tie up animals. That's usually what that is all about. Place to tie up your horse, but perhaps it was for anything, you know, a mule. Era curioso cos'era. Wow.
You can see in that corner.
Poi rimaneggiato nel tempo, hanno sicuramente fatto tantissime modifiche. Per esempio, qui prima era una scala scolpita nella pietra leccese. E praticamente cosa succedeva? Che sicuramente questo era un che accede direttamente all'appartamento signorile, dove praticamente aveva accesso la servitù, perché la servitù generalmente dormiva qui.
So what this area was designed is just the storage area for now, but originally part of the market? Okay, okay.
Oh, look at this room. Tenendo conto che questa struttura era 3 botti, perfetto. In ogni proprietà, in ogni corte qui a Galatina c'era un pozzo.
Whoa! All dug into the rock.
Aperto. Quasi aperto.
That's the mouth. They used to dig them out and use the stone. So it was like having a quarry on site while...
yeah.
So they used the stone to... Yeah, exactly. And then after they were putting coccio-pesto plastering all the way around to make it watertight and waterproof. And normally they would just throw a couple of eels inside to eat the little insects.
Anything that comes.
Yeah, because the water was drinking water. Allows us to enjoy the spaces with a different approach, a different light, like stepping in someone's life. So I'm going to turn the camera around and
enjoy the tour.
Enjoy the space.
We got a loan key. This is really an interesting way of producing light in this room, no?
Yeah, I believe this was open to the sky.
Yeah.
It's very obvious actually. When you
without glass, just open.
Yeah, just open to the sky, and so you would have come up the stairs here and entered into this area with 1 or 2 and 3 entrances. I guess that for a flat ceiling in with a glass on the top. Now, should we go into the wild room first, or? She took another part of the house. So here, for example, you step in here and look at the flooring. This is the original floor when the house was built.
Is this grandma?
That's probably grandma. Anything about pianos, but when I saw this, I thought, wow, how can you live something like this? Now, and Walter now is going to display some of his music. Walter, suoni tu adesso?
No, assolutamente no.
Wow. So this is a Berlin, this is a CH, and this is all hand stitched.
Some of them don't work.
Wow.
The height. This is what, 3 meters maybe? 3 metri? 10 foot high. There must have been some giants living in here. Quite small, no? Sono un po' bassi.
Siamo tutti un po' bassi.
But it looked like the house. Well, look, if we we'll turn the camera. Giza, sì, cast iron. In Italian it's Giza. In English, geezer is something else.
What?
He's a geezer. He's a geezer. I don't know. In America, you understand
We
geezer?
say geezer, yeah.
Geezer. Okay. Okay.
Oh, ancora, there's still towels and c'è tutto.
They look like tulips.
Here's the bathroom.
Tulips.
We made it. We're at the upper level here. It's always at an upper level. Probably one of a pretty decent sized bathroom back in
Yeah,
the
I like
day.
the altar style. But
I don't know if you'd connect.
ceiling is beautiful.
This is amazing.
Questa è una volta stella quasi a lunetta, no? Perché c'è questa.
Books.
I remember when my father bought one of those.
Sicuramente questo
One of those things, wherever you call them, around the chandelier, and the sofa is stunning. Look at this corner of the way they probably had it made specifically to fit.
The couch.
And this.
con la cucina dal tinello. Questa è la cucina da questa parte.
Quelli americani sono stati interessati in questo? Hai fatto il forno?
Non mi salto mai. Questo è un camino, questa è una cucina economica.
Dite. Per favore.
Avevo intrapreso questa strada per fare i frigoriferi, gli elettrodomestici.
Quelli...
Qui c'erano i servi, i cuochi.
o ci sono due cucine?
E questa è la scala che ha dato buio, questa è la scala che scende.
Quella scala che abbiamo visto prima.
Vuoi che diamo?
No. Fa parte di questo?
Sì, sì.
No. Non c'è...
Questo è tutto il giardino di proprietà.
Wow. Come? Questo è casa padronale?
Sì.
È il prole, no?
Sì.
Sono enormi, grandissimi.
Sì, anche perché generalmente Galatina aveva solo famiglie patronali, nel senso che era molto chiusa e riservata come città, perché spesso appunto erano tutti palazzi e case grandi di chi aveva i terreni, di chi amministrava, e poche case per il cittadino comune. E tendenzialmente erano tutti raggruppati nello stesso luogo, quindi
So they were just kneel.
That's for kneeling on?
Yeah, they were just kneeling there and had a little sanctuary there, a little.
I want a burger.
Look at this fridge. So from here we go. This is the big class of the houses in Salento that have a rooftop.
Like
Well,
all my time, I would be outside.
Really? Rooftops were used just to hang clothes, but now they're becoming a very special part of the property. Again, the type of living has changed, but look at the view. From here, we've got the Basilica di San Pietro and Paolo. We can see it just there in front of us.
proprietà, infatti lì c'è il doppio muro.
Ok. Ok.
Must have been beautiful.
I always like when you first step in, it's always, you don't know what to expect, and all of a sudden you're here and it's...
Ti piace?
È bello. Ma se qualcuno lo usa adesso si spacca, deve essere proprio protetto o qualcosa?
Sì, va fatto un po' di ripristino, sicuramente. Questo è tutto l'ingegneria.
Una sorpresa in ogni angolo.
So, first thing you step in is the green.
Non è quel tipo di casa. We actually have a few bathrooms here. Surprising. Small.
The reason that one not so beautiful, but everything else is.
As well.
Charging into there.
Yeah.
Probably some
And
ruins
that's why
here.
we've got a jungle going on here.
Yeah, probably some ruins here as well.
Not bad.